Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions so you can identify your intuition, but it comes with the essence of love. You could be looking at the Five of Pentacles. You could be feeling like left out in the cold or going through poverty, or you're worried about your finances. You could be looking at isolation. You could be going for a separation, walking away from something. Or you could be going to a churchyard, but you feel left out in the cold from a group of people. You could be in your energy. Into me, I have, a falling tower. You could be a Taurus person. Maybe it's quite determined with the group of people when it comes to artistic endeavors. Maybe it's building a team. Maybe in a group when it comes to spirituality. Or in an industrious environment when it comes to material. You're looking at someone being persistent, maybe possessive. You could have someone, another tower. Maybe things are just falling apart one by one. Maybe someone's relying on someone's pentacles because someone's very jealous. Oh, because now something's been highlighted. As Thursday was snow, now there's heat. Something's been melted one by one. Things have been dropping. You could be looking in the energy of maybe looking at your values. Maybe you devalued yourself in a situation. When it comes to creating. Now you're understanding maybe you can co-create with the universe. Maybe someone's leaving someone behind. Okay, because now probably they found their own purpose. Maybe a Leo purpose. Maybe it's a Leo person. Waving maybe a Taurus goodbye. He's happy to leave a situation. Because now you're looking at the sun. You could be looking at your will of your own soul. All right, when you look at maybe being very ambitious. You could be an actor, a teacher. You could be an artist, a gardener, or a singer. Because now you're looking at being very happy, leaving a situation. Maybe someone was very dramatic, very domineering, very excessive. Now something's been highlighted. Because now someone feels protected, maybe from someone that's very always needy. Yeah, because someone didn't want to feel left out in the cold. Maybe someone was using someone as a crutch. Two people maybe was using someone as a crutch. Because now something's steaming. Lights are on inside. Maybe someone had no lights on within themselves. Because now maybe someone's highlighting a conflict in a group. It could be in somewhere where you do like spiritual practices, religious practices. Or it could be somewhere where you reside in a place. It could be a home. Because now there's a fight, a conflict when it comes to maybe someone's career. Because someone's happy with their career, but someone's going to feel left out in the cold because someone feels happy about their career. Maybe someone's looking at their own professional achievements when it comes to their own moral conditions. Maybe the moral conditions not aligning with maybe your direction of your goals, especially when it keeps the soul of the self happy. Maybe someone's only looking for prestige when it comes to position. Maybe someone's just looking for a position when it comes to work. So now there seems to be a conflict when it comes to the will of the soul, of the self. Maybe being around this person, because now it's a Taurus and a Leo person. Maybe looking at maybe someone's cardinal, okay, when it comes to maybe someone's career. Because now you're looking at someone's ambition. Maybe someone doesn't have an ambition. It was a fake success and that's been highlighted. That someone's will, or someone has a blocked soul, a blocked will, or maybe someone's blocked from someone's will, inheritance. Because now you're looking at an honorable leader leaving because now they have confidence to create, maybe being a spiritual teacher, or maybe want to be an athlete, or maybe an actor. Maybe you're being more confident knowing you're leaving a situation. Could be a Taurus person because there's too much conflict. There seem to be rivals, challenges, obstacles. There seems to be no common ground. It's too much heated debate. Because something's been highlighted. Now someone feels blocked. Or someone was happy that someone was blocked. Somebody was happy that there was a conflict, maybe rival, challenges, obstacles. Because now someone's looking at someone's production, their self-expression. Maybe someone was very curious. Or maybe someone's stalking or learning new information about someone's production. Someone has a vision and an insight has been illuminated. Now there's a conflict, upheaval, when it comes to coming to a common ground. There seems to be no common ground because there seems to be new information. Okay, maybe about someone's career, someone's success. Maybe someone has a conflict with their success because there's a rival, challenges, obstacles. It could be 5 people, maybe. Because now you're looking at a situation where there's a group at work. They're looking at a plan. And our plan is in conflict. It seems to be a challenge when it comes to a common ground for happiness. Because someone has ill health. Because someone was using this group. Someone was using this group for their energy and for their plans, because they were looking for failure as a career. Someone doesn't have a soul. Someone is blocked spiritually and intuitively. So now there seems to be a conflict at the soul of the self, or conflict within a work situation, a workplace. Yeah, someone's backstabbing at work within this group. Could be 8 people involved or 5 people. It's been highlighted. Could be 8 or maybe 13. Take it as it resonates. Someone's in their deep thoughts. Someone's mind's been illuminated, because now they're seeing the connection to the divine. Something's open. Something's clear. Someone's very inquisitive, curious, suspicious, watching a conflict, a plan. Maybe someone's planning a conflict or planning to highlight a conflict. Maybe someone's trying to block someone, planning to highlight a conflict at work. There seems to be a battle in a group, in a team of people at work again. You have 2 men, 2 women. One's busy working on their own. They look like they enjoy their work when it comes to creative endeavors. But there seems to be a team of people when it comes to maybe the 3 of Pentacles. It seems like a collaboration when it comes to quality. Maybe there's a conflict towards the quality of someone's work. And now there's a conflict because there's no quality, it's more quantity. Something's been highlighted, somebody's happy to be leaving something out in the cold. Yeah, backstabbing again at work for projects, endeavors. Maybe someone forged their expertise for a position at work. And now maybe the money they spent and the quality that's coming back is not worth the rewards or the profit. They feel like they've been conned. Now they're probably looking at change management, because now there seems to be gossip at work and someone's nervous. There seems to be intense meeting. You could be a journalist or salesperson, or you could be teaching about your work or showing your work, and someone's happy to be blocking someone else. And now there's change management. There seems to be something spinning out of control. Too much distraction. Everyone talking over each other. It's like everyone wants to talk, to reply, but not talk to understand, to bring a common ground. Because it seems to be the 5 of Wands is the problem. Rival, challenges, obstacles. Because now you're looking at change. Maybe someone's changing their minds when it comes to intellectual property. Because now maybe someone's looking at a 4 of Wands. Maybe someone's planning a homecoming, celebrations. Maybe someone's celebrating a reunion. Because now you're looking at a situation. Maybe someone's looking at the values of someone's work and how they feel as a group to maybe come to a common ground. You could be looking at someone's talent or someone's social prestige and now thinking maybe it's time to block someone to make the group more happy, because maybe someone's background too possessive when it comes to security, earnings. Their ability is not the quality they're looking for. Maybe someone was looking for more of like an influencer, but the quality to back the influencer is not helping. It's only physical appearance. Or maybe they feel someone lacks self-awareness. Because maybe someone's always critical over someone's work. Maybe someone's not always happy. Yeah, maybe someone's looking at God's Tour Cup. Maybe someone's planning a reunion, celebration. But someone feels left out in the cold. Maybe Aries person, Taurus person. Maybe a Virgo at work looking for analytical property. Someone's very dedicated at work when it comes to maybe being very self-sufficient. You could be a doctor, you could be a dentist, a writer, or maybe a policeman. Maybe looking at being more practical. So you look at your practicalities, punctualities, maybe at work. Maybe trying to look at being more responsible. Maybe someone's irresponsible. Because someone's very fussy, overcritical, worrying. Because someone's trying to hold on to this group for greed. Because they was looking for long-term security. But maybe someone's happy to be moving forward, away from maybe a Taurus or Capricorn person and leave them single on their own. And someone's happy, laughing. Like, I'm just happy to get rid of you, boy. Yeah, it could be a Virgo or Taurus person. And a Capricorn or Cancer person. Someone's in their feelings, though. Yeah, someone's in their feelings at work. Because somebody was being overcritical, worrying. They were looking like using people as property. Maybe you're holding back some property plans. Maybe you're being more logical when it comes to maybe your doctor's practice, dentist practice, or a reunion of writers. Writers union, union writers. Okay, so maybe look at someone's health conscious. Maybe look out for help. When someone's holding back someone's happiness, man, they bring too much conflict in this group. Because somebody was looking for 5 and 4 is 9. They were just looking for independent wealth. They were just using these people for work, for plans, for projects. But they only had an image. And it's not bringing the quality to the work. For the amount of money they're paying for this person's image. Maybe someone's going to be left behind. Could be an agency, you know. Housing agent. It could be someone fighting at home, fighting over a home. We're looking at maybe house deeds. Looking at expenses. Someone wants to hold back or hold on to furniture, properties, investments. They basically want to hold the whole damn thing. But they're not, because 8 is here, 9. Someone's not. Maybe someone is in regret now, holding back money from a Leo person, a Cancer person in their feelings. Because now someone is thinking of a Leo being happy, but they want this person to sit in regret and feelings about conflict at work. I think someone's waiting for someone's reaction. I knew it. Someone's waiting for someone's reaction. They want this fight. Why? It's just some people are just weird, man. Some people are just weird. Nobody do them undercover. Oh, it's underhand behavior. They want someone to flip out for an excuse to be in this group to say, I told you. Yeah, because someone's having a conflict about the Empress. Someone's in their feelings about conflict. The Empress could be a Taurus person or Libra person, but really the Empress is an Aquarius person. She wears it on their head. Yeah, maybe someone's looking at manifestation or manipulation. King of Cups, worried about this stagnation when it comes to unrequited. Someone gave some bad advice, man. Yeah, because someone's juggling the truth to this Leo because he's with a Queen of Pentacles. And they're watching for results. When it comes to their desire to make someone feel abandoned, to don't feel like there's wish fulfillment's coming through, so they're backstabbing. So that's why justice is here. Imagine being used by someone and you still stay there in the same energy. I don't know, maybe some people just like struggle love, man. Or attention seeking. Something's coming to an end. Someone's in their feelings. Someone's got a burden about Empress energy. Someone's in their desire to maybe do unalignment to a Leo person. They were planning at work. They were planning to unalive someone in a home. A Tauro Capricorn person and a Cancer person. Because they're lying. They're lying. They could be planning something. An event, celebration, a work celebration, work wrap party. Something's lying anyway about work. They keep looking back. They keep sneaking. They keep looking back. Maybe an Aquarius person. Maybe someone that is very friendly, humanitarian person. And to justify him fucking Genevieve Nadia, they want a reaction. So you can go to your Cancer, you can go to your Voodoos and try and get a reaction from me. But you're only projecting your own mistakes. So you can keep sneaking because you're clearly not individual people. You clearly need a group of people, even though you don't like each other. But it's all about that public appearance. Everyone wants to sneak and steal people's intellectual property to say they're the inventor, they're the logical one, they're the pioneers. Now, they're looking at maybe the Aquarius person's perspective. They probably think she's very unique. She works on her own. So now you're looking at a very eccentric person. And they're looking for maybe destiny swapping or maybe looking at karmic debt. We're looking at lying. Someone keeps sneaking around an Aquarius person, watching her work. Gravelicious people. Maybe look at the Emperor. Lying, sneaking, thinking about work maybe. When it comes to maybe abundance and success. Someone's looking at the energy of maybe a reunion, marriage, celebrations. Because now you're looking at the attitude of how you make your money is how you lose your money. So now someone's not really being an emperor, is he? If he's still around Genevieve Nadia. Not taking his country, his community, or the emperor seriously. They prefer to sneak and act like children. So maybe someone's looking at the value. And maybe they looked at someone's value when it comes to physical appearance. When they took the dress off, they understand there's no value. But I boasted about that person so much in my community, to my friends, to my family at work. And I realized, it was a mask. It's just really my influence. Maybe someone's a manufacturer when it comes to someone's career. Now they realize to put so much money manufacturing someone's career. It was a load of bullshit. So now someone's probably refining their money now. Maybe thinking how to regain their money back. Because now you're looking at loss maybe. Look at maybe an Aries person. You could be looking at maybe his actions at work, ambition. Maybe look at an assertive person, a leader. He could be a CEO. He could run a business. Okay, he could have employees. All right, but maybe look at maybe someone naive. Not very self-assured, is it? No, they're not. Not an individualistic person, no. It has to listen to other people's opinion. So now they're stuck in their mind. Entrapment, is it? Never mind. With a Taurus person, good. Hope you're watching, the both of you. Never mind. Someone was looking at entrapment. Oh, they donated to their own enemy for entrapment. Maybe he's stuck in his mind. Now, maybe about a Aquarius person, happy, at home in a community, Uh-oh. So now maybe someone's unstable with their feelings. Because maybe someone accused you of having unstable emotions to justify the projection of trajectory. Not very intuitive, no, blocked. Maybe someone went against the intuitive side. Because now you're looking at maybe someone being very sensitive when it comes to their property. Never mind. Maybe someone's stuck when it comes to maybe their thoughts. Not very adaptable, is it? Nope. Wasn't being very articulate. Nope. Or clever. Nope. Because someone blocked communication. So maybe you've got journalists all learning, teaching each other about this story. Maybe a Taurus person stealing a Aquarius person's inventions through fucking Adiwali. The King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Story just keeps going on, doesn't it? It's quite boring now. Maybe look at someone being very curious. Can I look at maybe change management? Because there seems to be a con in the ear. Someone's gossiping, talking quite a lot when it comes to their social circle. So now you're looking at maybe the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. Maybe the Queen of Cups feels like, I'm in my own happiness. She understands someone's in their feelings about regret. So now there's a loss because someone had no empathy, a Taurus or Virgo person. So now you've got the Queen of Cups and her back and thinking immature children can't come to a common ground. You want big people's work because you're looking for independent wealth when it comes to generational wealth for your big houses. You're holding on to people's properties and now you're in regret. And now because you can't get your own way because you're like spoilt children, now you're looking for the desire for unalivements because now someone's sneaking. Because why? This group of people are waiting for a reaction. Do you understand? Now the Emperor is when you're at work or working with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person at work thinking about entrapment. Because now they're looking at why would you pick on the most loving woman in the deck just to justify yourself with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, you fucking weirdo. King of Swords is here. You can think about Gemini masculine, probably think about maybe a Queen of Cups. Maybe he regrets maybe keeping this lovable person locked out for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Could be a Taurus woman or a Virgo masculine. You look at maybe being happy to block these people because they're looking for only independent wealth. Because they're looking at now, behind someone's back, they were looking for unalivement. And now back to King of Swords. Looking at maybe God or King of Swords in his feelings. Because now he's thinking of regret. Because on his shoulder, he feels like when it comes to stability, that desire has come to an end. There's too much conflict in this group at work for generational wealth. Someone keeps sneaking and looking back maybe at the Emperor when it comes to entrapment. Maybe it comes to maybe a Gemini person at home thinking about Queen of Cups. Maybe he needs to think of he should have been more discerned. Should have been more in his discernment because he feels she got to bring happiness to him. But maybe he got bad advice. And now he's being blunt, maybe, about production, insights. Maybe he's like trying to bring comfort to communication or something he found out. Because someone's sneaking. Someone's not being honest. Too much deception. Yeah, can I look at the higher priestess? Someone's got their feet in their feelings. Because now you see the desire for stability. There's no common ground. So the higher priestess, Aquarius person, is ending anything with a Leo person because he brought a group of people to bring fights, deception, and mental, physical abuse, while all they was thinking about is work, contracts, and also making someone lovable feel left out in the cold for a house that they're now stuck in, because now they're stuck in their thoughts, because they were being very deceptive at work for a contract. And now you're looking at Aquarius person, a fight. They're looking at Aquarius person when it comes to Five of Swords. They're in the mental, physical, verbal abuse. They're doing it for 5 years. They're just watching her, watching for a reaction. So now you're looking at ending They're too deceptive. And it's time to move forward. Time to move forward, man. Yeah, maybe seeing a Leo person. Maybe a Leo person when it comes to maybe accolades and maybe work. When it comes to maybe that moral condition. Too much lying. Because he was working with an earth sign person. And kept a lovable person to make them feel like acting the code. Because now they're trapped in their mind now. Because a Aquarius person come to calmer waters. Maybe a Leo person wants to come behind as Aquarius person. An Aquarius person's thinking, I don't have time for this Aries person. I'm working. All you want is party, and fuck you with an earth sign person being fucking immature. And you don't want big people's work. And that's the truth, man. They got information, plans, and ideas. They thought an Aquarius person or Gemini person couldn't see. So now their mind's coming to calmer waters. Maybe someone wants to come, maybe a Gemini person is maybe putting his ducks together. Maybe he wants to come and see his Queen of Cups. Or maybe this Aries Sagittarius person wants to come to calmer waters. Maybe he's looking at entrapment, but maybe he's looking at his own maybe party with his earth sign person. Now you're looking at the truth when it comes to Aquarius person's walking away. She decided to walk away from this Emperor. He's too childish, not ready to grow up. And that's the truth, man. You look at this Judgment on their pathway with his Queen of Wands. Again, want to fight and battle at any cost. This is what they're thinking about. All it is generational wealth. It's very adventurous to them through promiscuity. Now someone's got their barriers up when it comes to maybe healthy boundaries. Because someone's wounded by the soul, man. You lot are too free-spirited, in other words, too promiscuous. Now you're seeing the strength of maybe someone's wish fulfillment when it comes to maybe a Virgo person. When it comes to maybe looking on the internet, having a different perspective about Queen of Swords, being maybe an earth angel. All they were doing is, look, in this institution, all they kept doing is throwing their dark fucking spiritual practices at this Queen of Swords. For money. For money. What came out of God's Two of Cup? God's Two of Cup. God's Two of Cup. Taurus Virgo Capricorn person took money from it. Look at them looking at it. Because they wanted generational wealth. So now maybe someone's single, looking at their own cup of love, because they see deception with a Taurus person. Just take that leap of faith away from these people, man. Because someone's being very blunt, an air sign person, about someone's lover. Maybe a Taurus Libra person comes to Wheel of Fortune. Someone keeps searching for new information on how much a Taurus can break an air sign's heart because she's got donations. Because she's a devil, she's a demon. They're relying on the Aquarius person, being worried. King of Cups is watching as well, being manipulative when it comes to stagnations. Because they're in an unrequited love, because the King of Wands is juggling. Because now he's looking, because he ghosted. Because he's a Queen of Pentacles, Genevil with Nadia. So all they keep doing now is looking, innit? So they have that desire for someone to feel abandoned. And that's what they prepared. Stabbing in the back. Justice is here now. Because as someone, a fire sign, don't want to believe in soulmates, he's in his tower. Because he went to a Cancer person, defended. Do you understand? A water sign person. Confusions, illusions, and that is a burden. That is a burden, man. But the truth is out. It's wrong, man. Now looking at urging to create. You could be a Taurus person. You could be in your Five of Pentacles. You could be a Queen of Cups. Maybe people are trying to make you feel left out in the cold. But God is beside you. All right? Just leave it to God. Because these people don't believe in God. So they'll do stupid things for money. So now you look at maybe a Five of Pentacles. Someone's needing assistance. Someone wanting someone's resources or money. So someone was looking at being very physical. So they use their physical appearance when it comes to maybe being an influencer. Because now you're looking at the needy. All right, they bring pain because they were seeking out support. Because now someone's ignoring help and what that was offered. And now someone feels ostracized. Because in this faith group or whatever, maybe there was messages sent and it was blocked. It wasn't replied back. Because now you're looking at the arrows of love. Someone's sending messages. all right, to a Taurus person, to a Leo person, maybe to a Sagittarius person, all right? So now there's a message block maybe from a Virgo person and a Sagittarius person or a Taurus person. Because now they're looking at being happy about these messages that was handed from God. So they all got together, a Virgo person, Taurus person, Sagittarius person, a Leo person, and they started being very happy about these messages. Forgetting that the lovable person that he got downloaded from God, they made them feel left out in the cold. Now maybe a Leo person, an Aries person now feels wounded. All right, because now you look at a serious Sagittarius person when it comes to blocking the soul. Because the soul had many tools. Now someone has blocked someone's soul, innit? Sagittarius person in an institution because they're throwing up maybe hold back spells, whatever fucking spells these dumb bitches do. So now maybe a Leo person has now got a conflict when it comes to this mystery, when it comes to this group of people. So now you're looking at having that hidden feeling. Someone's got a very hidden, harmful feeling, innit? It was a mystery. Now you probably got a private detective, maybe a Gemini person, looking at this group of people when it comes to a plot and a plan for someone's articulate projects handed from God. You seem to be someone's looking for the truth about a Virgo person. Maybe someone's looking at the truth behind someone that's enjoying their work. Someone's enjoying their work, they ain't got time for childish behavior. So they'll create their own rivals, own challenges, own obstacles, because they keep sending these messages, these dark spiritual messages. Now someone's at work creating their own generational wealth. So now maybe you're seeing a Virgo person or maybe a Taurus person happy. Maybe when it comes to maybe celebrations, when it comes to maybe reunions. And now someone feels blocked out of someone's home. Maybe a Taurus person blocked an Aquarius person or Gemini person from celebrations. So now you've got a third people in God's true account. Maybe you're seeing someone at work being blocked because someone was taking someone's work to create their generational wealth. So someone was duplicating every single work because now you have 8 and then an 8 in it, 3 and 5. So someone literally duplicated an air sign's work and made money. When I mean a lucrative deal, I mean a lucrative deal. Now, Genevieve Nazia owes me Bumba Clark money. So now this person even put money into their home, to expansion of their homes. They were acting all generous, giving people food. And now you're looking at, now they're begging at work, for work, secretly begging. So now you're seeing maybe some celebrations, all right? Maybe an air sign feels, all right, it's your birthday, you celebrate with your people then, okay? So now someone feels blocked or feels like left out in the cold. Because now you look at an air sign person, don't tell me the truth, don't need to know the truth, because look, they're gone. Duh! Yes, manipulation, dark spiritual practices. Why would you do that to someone? Just to justify Genevieve's cock just to justify his cock being in Genevieve's mouth. That's very expensive blow dryer, isn't it? Someone's regretting now because someone's trying to hold back. Oh, there you go, 3 of cups again. At work, working on this third party person. Maybe someone's in regret now. Because now you're looking at celebration. Someone was celebrating, boy, sending messages, celebrating to a Leo person and a Sagittarius person. They were drinking, they were partying. They thought like they were very good friends. Look at us, we're illuminated. We got someone's truth. We're blocking them. We're having a good time. Well, someone's at work, working on everything. So I was doing the hard work while Adi Wali was taking all my downloads, all my shit, and gave it to Genevieve Nadia because she likes sucking cock. So now we're looking at celebrations, yeah? All right. Again, Leo person in regret. Sagittarius very happy though. Very happy about this ending that a Leo had a conflict with maybe a higher priestess because it was sneaky beaky Becky. Maybe this person's a CEO. So now you're looking at ending of maybe someone's happiness. Because now you're looking at a new journey. Someone's probably doing soul searching. Okay, because now we're looking at maybe a Knight of Swords. Because now we're looking at a situation. Maybe you're looking at 5 of Wands. All right. You're looking at energy. We're looking at speed messages was going around. And I was so happy about it. Okay, about someone's demise being locked out. They were celebrating, all right? They had no empathy. So now there seems to be a situation when events are set in emotions and things are moving quite fast. So now seeing their conclusion, they had the events, they had the actions, and they were prepared to be that interference to someone loving. So now you're looking at the 9 of Wands. Someone was caught in maybe unawareness by the failure. Because now you're looking at a bunch of failures with a Leo person, a Sagittarius person, or Taurus persons. Things did not turn out their way, how it planned for the higher priestess to feel conflicted at home and dead by her own demise. Because somebody was busy with a Taurus person having fun because they didn't reply for 5 years. They were happy about it. So now maybe someone learned about the situation and now we're looking at a battle, despair. Maybe someone wants to give up, or maybe someone's refusing to salvage a situation. Because maybe you got people at work, maybe someone at work got a message, maybe a Virgo person. Now you're looking at him, looking at maybe the truth of this team, maybe looking at the knowledge, or it could be a Gemini person. Maybe someone's learning, all right, and you see what you want to believe, and then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinions of other people when it comes to this group of people. Maybe a Gemini person is seeing that this group is very unaware. He's more aware when it comes to the tendencies to withdraw. Maybe he sees that he needs to withdraw from these people because maybe he's there for all the wrong reasons. So maybe so far there's fear and someone's avoiding their own personal responsibilities within this group. Because now you look at the Magician, someone's manipulating under the deck with this team of people when it comes to maybe discipline and responsibilities. Maybe someone was power tripping within themselves to accomplish a wish. Because now you're looking at the necessary tools at disposal in this group. They were using someone else's analytical properties to give a group, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, money from someone else's tools at disposal. So now you're looking at focus on the will of the bone, of the backbone of someone's skills, but they didn't get the money from it. It was blocked by a Sagittarius person because a Leo person was happy fucking Genevieve Nadia. So now you're looking at manipulation. Power can blind you. Do you understand? Because now you're looking at inappropriate behavior, code of conduct. Maybe someone's keeping in mind that someone's very negative stereotype when it comes to maybe a magician. Maybe someone's doing that swindler at work, a Taurus Capricorn person working on entrapment. Can I look at the higher priestess? You have to pay attention to your intuition and recognize that there might be something different. Because someone feels like something's different, maybe about a Leo person. Okay, because now you're looking at maybe differences. There seem to be stars and the planets and the skies. Maybe someone doesn't understand about maybe the tarot, so they're being really rational. But how can you judge someone when you play with voodoo, doo-doo, and you do love spells, you do energy magic for death, you do all of that stuff? So that group is a massive fucking hypocrite, man. Just a fucking bunch of hypocrites. They look at people for them to make them look like they're inspiring people. Maybe look at a foreign sense of reasons for how these people react to someone that's loving. Because now you're looking at maybe you're taking your inspiration and you're translating into your own actions. And you've got to honor yourself. Because you're not going to be a slave to no one at work when it comes to a Taurus or a Capricorn person, or this Emperor stuck with a Taurus person. Maybe in his house or negotiation at work. I don't really give a shit. Maybe an air sign person, they must have thought that she'll be stuck at home because she had no help. You know, she probably wouldn't be on the internet promoting her tarot maybe and being happy. Even if she found out, oh, she wants to kill me, do I care? Because what's in the dark can be in the light, isn't it? They're ghetto. They like the dark. You understand? I'm that person. I would bring that fuckery to the light. You want to fight me all the way? Let's go. Because I ain't scared of Genevieve Nadia, Rita Kamanaka, whatever her fucking name is, Deodora. I ain't fucking scared of none of your politicians, your cat cups, or fucking Addy White in your body. Because you lot are, because you all need people. When you do underhand behavior, that's coward behavior. So now we've looked under the veil of self. We understand that maybe a Taurus person was working on entrapment for maybe an Aries person, a Leo, when it comes to the Emperor energy. So now we're looking at the Emperor. Maybe some of you, maybe you're looking at the Emperor, healthy, stability. All right, when it comes to maybe creating your environment that allows you to work efficiently. But they're not working efficiently because someone's not leading efficiently. Do you understand? They just think, go to Marvel and just play the Emperor and you're the blood clot Emperor. While Geneville's sucking your cock, doing your blowjobs just over broke. J-O-B, just over broke. Because they don't have no spirituality. So they have the teeth. Because they're just over broke. J-O-B. So now you're looking at maybe a well-functioning person when it comes to the order. When it comes to an air sign person. Maybe appreciating the rules of society that allows you to smooth and peaceful life. Duh! That they created a fucking obstacle instead. Maybe someone's in stagnation when it comes to rules and regulations. Maybe someone needs to look at health and safety. That's what it was. The cheese is about health and safety. Especially if you're around mechanics, machineries. Because that looks like a cheese to me as well. Maybe look at the cheese health and safety structure. Okay, when it comes to machineries, health and safety regulations. Because now you're looking at time to question your obligations when it comes to maybe your work, your employees, your endeavors. You could be looking at the sun, the soul of the self. You could be looking at a Leo person. You could be looking at maybe the Three of Cups when it comes to a third-party person. You could be looking at friend cycles, friend support, highlighting their feelings about reunion. Somebody wants to hold back and be a Three of Cups. Someone wants to hold on to their Three-er person, boy. I tell you, glutton. Everybody wants their cake and eat until it's time to pay the fucking bills, boy. Now, someone's been maybe, they were very happy. They were looking at the simple pleasures of life without putting the work in. So they started like not appreciating this lovable person that had downloads from God. They wanted her to feel lonely. While a Taurus person and a Virgo, Sagittarius person were having fun. With a fire sign person, a Leo person. They had festive times, the circle of friends. Now it's been highlighted about someone's feelings, a Leo person. Maybe they told a Sagittarius person. This person could be a preacher, maybe, but they bring conflict to the soul and start doing their voodoo foolishness to keep this group. Someone's gone within. It could be a Gemini person when it comes to the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is all about your family support, all right? It's about you looking at your stability. So now maybe someone doesn't feel stable at home because someone's happily working as maybe a tarot reader, but there's another tarot reader. I would never go to that house, but I think that something happened in this house. There was a desire for a home. A Scorpio with a Leo person. Maybe it's a family of a Leo person, a Cancer person. Maybe he wants to ghost this person and a Virgo person don't want to work with them. Gemini person's gone to this home and being blunt about someone's desire to keep someone's home. Because someone's conflicted with their intuition because of this energy thing. But there's lots of speed though. There's lots of talk about this third party person, a Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancer. Something about this home. I think there was a death in this home, or someone's coming to an end with this home, or Gemini's going back to this Leo person and say, whoever's in your home, these two women could be a mother figure and a daughter. You need to get them the fuck out. You need to get them the fuck out, boy, because they're planning on you not leaving. That's their desire. They want you dead. That's your rival. That's your challenge. There's a tarot reader talking about it. How you blocked them. How you ghosted them. And you focus on work with a Taurus or a Capricorn person. And now you live with this person. And it's an entrapment. It's an entrapment. It's an entrapment. You could be looking at maybe a Leo person, or you're looking at the happiness of maybe someone's personal life when it comes to satisfaction, activities, and comfort. And that's what they had in his home. But now they've got too comfortable and it turned to laziness. Now someone's neglecting their family and ignoring personal issues. When it comes to someone's feelings, maybe a Leo person, someone's wounded in this home. When it comes to stability, someone's not coming out this yard if someone's not blunt. But I can see a Leo person coming out with victory, comes to calmer waters, walking away. This house is to be burnt down, boy. It's across his home, man. Because now you're looking at maybe the sun, the soul of the self. You could be looking at a sun in this home. A sun. Or something's been highlighted. Self-knowledge. A Gemini person. About a death in a home. Maybe. You could be looking at spiritual growth. Brings pain. All things must die in order for transformation to come. Maybe someone's mourning in the morning when it comes to maybe the next phase in life. There seems to be challenge, obstacle, rivals, 501s in the air in this home. Someone needs to prepare for the next stage. There seems to be stagnations and a painful, it's more painful than a clean death. Someone needs to end this thing in this home. Too much lying, deception. Someone keeps sneaking in this home. They think they're going to get away with it. They have that desire to be deceptive, acting like a friend to a Leo person. Now, Gemini person's probably come in with his thoughts. Could be Gemini Aquarius person. He went to a CEO's home. Now he's in prison. Or going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. Because Gemini is telling something about this home. Because someone keeps sneaking back and forward to this home. Talking about Aquarius person, maybe a Virgo person. Now somebody's working on a plan for a plot. Maybe someone was eavesdropping, you know, and heard something. Could be a Virgo person, you know. Heard something. Eavesdropping. While these women were in the house talking about unaliveness. You could have a river. You could have a and you could have maybe a pool, a swimming pool. Maybe you've got a swimming pool or a river near your home, in a back garden. There seems to be fences. It could be a theater, a swimming pool. Someone's lying about Virgo's death. Maybe to a Gemini person. Or you're looking at transformation. Someone was putting a dryer in a home, hot, to torment maybe a Virgo person. He couldn't get out. Maybe he was hiding in there. Hiding, sneaking. Somebody was trapped. Someone's looking at someone's work being blocked. You could be thinking about a Gemini person, the Knight of Swords. Or you could be in the energy of the Knight of Swords, being maybe blunt, maybe. Maybe you're looking at the energy of someone racing in very fastly, talking about a group, going within, ghosting, at work, Taurus, collaboration, team, Virgo. Because it seems to be a project or a situation or a person that is being conning. And maybe someone's saying, how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? Maybe someone's very single-minded, a Gemini person. Because air signs, they tend to think by themselves. That's why it's hard to entrap an air sign person. Because he's gone. Maybe the Emperor is being blunt. Saying, how do you think you're going to fucking do this? You think I can't see, you fucking idiots? So maybe someone's being forced. Or maybe someone's focused. That something's missing. They got to pay attention in this home. There's a hidden feeling. There's a goal in sight in this house. A desire for stability. Because someone's in their feelings for a stable home from a Leo person. Someone's looking at greed for long-term security. So they're sneaking in this home, back and forward in this home. Maybe this person works for someone or works with someone. Maybe looking at donations. They were given donations, this group of people. Donations, when I mean projects, teamwork, collaboration. And now someone is maybe blocked from this home. Could be a Taurus person or blocked from this team when it comes to maybe their community because of their actions. It's not just about physical appearance. Maybe someone went into a situation now. I'm working with someone, we're flirting at work. Flirt becomes, I don't know, touchy-feely in the corner. Next week, go for 2 drinks. And there's your poison bottle right there. Genie on the rocks. Genevil and tonics. Gemini's being very single-minded. He seems very clear-headed though. He seems like he knows his victory. He knows his actions and ability when it comes to abundance, success, to work on, being more analytical. He's been very courageous and very active, even though the thoughts might be about feeling left that in the cold by maybe an air sign person. Because now you're looking at a fight over Aquarius's work with a Taurus person. They think they can't see manipulation, man. It's an alchemist. Told you devil's never too far. Someone's got to walk away from the devil. See, devil, 8 of cups, 8 of cups. The devil is a burden, man. Again, about balancing for their victory. It's more about searching. Yeah. I just think people are just waiting for dead people money. King of Wands, looking at maybe, see, an offer with a Queen of Pentacles. Told you. He can lie all he wants, man. I don't like him. He's horrible. How evil, man. All he wants is me to be so out of myself. Just to fucking please Genevil Nadia. No, I'm not doing that. You're in entrapment. You're stuck. Your problem. Yours, not mine. Yours. Maybe she's this air sign person, very good businesswoman. Not an excuse, boy. Not an excuse. 5 years. Just to justify you fucking Genevil Nadia. I don't think so, man. You can keep your entrapment to yourself. Keep your entrapment to yourself, boy. She's worth fighting for. Go ahead. But I ain't fighting with you for her to make me be nothing. Just for it to feel like something. Imagine celebrating someone's demise, that someone held back. They didn't get no help. They didn't get their money for all that downloads, for all that putting together reports and all that. They made the money from it, man. They celebrated. They traveled. They did the most. They did the most, man. Paid for their friends' friendship groups and all that to go away. They were happy to hold on. They thought it was going to be like a long-term success for their security. They thought that this air sign would always be stuck on this Leo, because Leo's stuck on a pussy that didn't like him in the first place. That's him, not me. So now you're seeing the Empress, air sign person, Aquarius person. My ears are blocked. I can hear loud ringing. Maybe someone's screaming in their head. Something's spinning out of control. Somebody wants to fight any costs. They didn't want this Aquarius person to come to calmer waters. They didn't want it. You're looking at maybe God's 2 of Cups went into a 5 of Cups. Somebody wants to hold back, you know, because they're looking for long-term greed. Maybe someone's looking at an Aquarius person, very happy, didn't want that. But you can't control how someone feels because you're experiencing your own emotional situation about money. You can't control how someone thinks, you know, because they're a happy person, because you're not happy. You can't control people, especially God's divine energy. You could be a Virgo, Libra person, or Leo person. You could be an Aries person, Pisces person, Aquarius person. You could be assuming that you know everything, and maybe you was ignoring your own advice from your own self, from your own intuition. Maybe someone's ignoring advice, maybe from a King of Swords, or maybe from an Aquarius person. So I'm looking at maybe someone's indicating a message, you know, to a Leo person. And all it did was penetrate romance to a Taurus person for creative artistic projects, because someone was emotionally charged within a situation, within their feelings, just in their feelings. So now you're looking at maybe a King of Swords when it seems like he's got his God hidden, he's happy. Maybe he's thinking about his own feelings, he's ruminating. Or maybe think about his own feeling when it comes to Leo person, when it comes to maybe Sagittarius person, or being a wounded warrior. He could be in his own feelings when it comes to maybe that desire about maybe something happening in the home, when it comes to maybe a Virgo person. Because Aquarius, again, she's moved to calmer water. She doesn't want to think about no fucking Leo up at night fucking Genevil because you think that's the best thing since sliced bread. So you think that... I understand relationships, man. You leave someone for someone, you say they're worth fighting for, but the person you leave that person for is obsessed with the person you left that person for. You lot are all over the place. And then you both sit there and talk about the person you left that person for. That's weird shit, man. That's when you know the people are not ready to grow up. Not ready, man. So now you're looking at the 6 of Swords. Maybe it's the Aquarius person come to calmer waters. Because now you're looking at the urge to create. She has a very powerful soul. She don't need no masculine. She don't need no dick to make her life move. And he didn't want to listen. He was in his feelings. Do we care? No. Because when you're in your feelings, it's his way or the highway with his Genevieve Nadia. I don't care what they do, people. Just give me back my properties. Give me back my intellectual property. And then go back sucking his dick because his birthday's in a couple of days. Nobody cares. Everyone's looking for their own healing, man. Nobody mentions you lot in comments. It's more, do you know what that story sounds like? Mine. Oh, I got that colour right. No one cares about your public opinion. You know why? Because you're not in the energy for anyone to care like that. Thank you very much. Now, Aquarius is come to calmer waters because now looking at maybe someone's running from something or maybe escaping a trouble. Because now you're looking at maybe a Leo person, maybe a Aquarius person, a woman or a King of Swords. Think about maybe their own happiness in their feelings. Because now you're looking at maybe a Leo person, a difficult situation. Maybe looking at end of hard times or the beginning of someone's hard times. Because maybe someone's lost hope, they give up. Because there's too much melodramatic people. But we're big people, man. I can't do this. We can't be 60, 70 and fighting over a man. Well, I ain't. I'm fighting over my fucking name and my properties. This one wants to fight over being a third-party person. I want to be in some house. I can't fight over men like that. We do this when you're fucking, what, 21? When you're just about, I don't know, understanding about the birds and the bees, the chicken and the hen. I don't know. I can't do this type of fucking shit. It's madness. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. So I was looking at a new journey, a different perspective, man, about sacrifice. Someone sacrificed someone, and someone's going to have a spiritual dream about it. So don't ignore it, people. Don't ignore it. Don't. Because I remember I used to have loads of dreams about me being around my family. We could be in a kitchen, because we tend to always, like, prepare food as a family. And my mum's two sisters will always have their back to me. And I used to always ask them, why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? They have never answered. They have never liked me. I'm not stupid. Because it's not just your dreams, people. You're not fucking 2 years old. When you wake up and you see people's actions, intentions, energy, and you match that to your dreams and think, do you know what? That fucking makes sense. No, you don't want to go to a third-party person, a masculine Virgo, or a fucking woman Taurus, or a fucking woman Sagittarius to rule your fucking mental. That's why we have governments to rule the mind of adolescents. This is why we have traffic wardens. Do you understand? Patrolling you lost bumperclaw. Why? Because you've got no self-control, no discipline. You know you're not supposed to park there. So why would you park there? When you park there, the fucking traffic warden gives you a ticket. And that's you upset. No, but I've got to feed my family. You should have thought about that before you park there. You know the motherfucking rules. Rules and regulations. But suddenly don't apply to these people. Why? I got money. I got a yacht. I got rich people helping me. Because I like to suck cock. Embarrassing. Emperor and Empress. Aquarius person, Leo person. If you don't like it, oh well, I don't care. I'm not here to fucking convince no one. I'm not a validated person. I don't look for validation. I know myself way too much. Way too much. You may not have no control of your childhood. Do you understand? Your childhood. But you definitely have one when you're a fucking adult. Someone that doesn't have no emotional intelligence. That's the problem. No emotional intelligence. No emotional intelligence and no higher self for intellect. Immature. How can you have big people fucking projects and your immature behavior? Immature behavior. So now you look at 4 of Cups. People are just not happy. Happy haters, I guess. So now you're looking at maybe walking away, because now you're looking at situations or a person. You bring that man to calmer waters, sensing hidden feelings when it comes to maybe having good skills in something. You're looking at your own pleasure, your own satisfaction. Because when you have a job and a skill and a talent, you love it so much, you don't have time to party and to throw things at to people because you want their stuff. So you want to do distraction. You're waiting for their demise. Well, it's crazy. These karmics, I don't know. That's their problem. Just focus on you, collective, because I can see it all being highlighted. Maybe someone's looking at work. Maybe you're going through a financial problem because you're going through 3 to 5. And now 3 and 5 is 8. Keep working, collective, because you're going to double your finances. I can see you investing in a home. I can see you probably work from home, but you could work from home. Or you could be a very good businesswoman and work from home. Keep working. I know you're going through a battle, maybe financial battles. Maybe you felt left out in the cold from your own family, like I did. But don't stay trying, and that's easier than done, but everything happens for a reason. Just figure out, why did God put me in this family? What do I need to recognize? Why? Because your business and family, your home is like a business and your business like a family, isn't it? And your family is what? Your first motherfucking love. Your first motherfucking love. Now, if your mother never loved you the way you want to be loved, don't find women that reminds you of your fucking mum. Simple. Learn. And that's how you move forward. Healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries makes you happy. So I want to come for maybe a reconciliation, maybe. Can I looking at maybe the soul of the self? They say the cruise person, you're definitely being guided by God and your soul is damn powerful. Somebody is so damn happy, boy. They like how you're guarded. You got to guard yourself. You got to guard your own belief. Aquarius person, let me tell you, a soul having a human experience. Let's put that there. It came out beautiful. Aquarius person, bringing maybe a light to the dark, because she's death, transformation. Maybe someone's going for a spiritual transformation through pain. Is it called catalyst? I think that's what it's called. Push someone into looking for their own soul searching. Work on it. Shit, wow, I found beautiful gifts. Boom, fuck these people in my yard. Get out my fucking house. I got things to do. There you go. You increase your finances. And you got to have no more burdens. You got to be blunt with people, you know. Aquarius people, all right, or maybe Geminis. Gemini, Aquarius, Libras, they don't have that sharp mouth for nothing. They're not called the air signs for nothing. So use the power of that, what you have, people, your natural power, okay? All right, but just don't be fucking rude about it. Because now you're looking at, maybe you're looking at your good skills. Because now you're looking at your resources. Because now you can save for maybe a new house. Maybe you're holding on to maybe not going around people that create battles when it comes to finances. You're more or less staying away from greedy people that spend too much and they don't pay attention to their own budget. Because someone needs to go into a budget. Maybe someone's losing a home as well. They have to give someone back money. They're going to have to sell this home. Maybe a Taurus or Aries person is going to have to sell a home. Or maybe 5 homes. Maybe 3 out of 5. Or maybe 8. Who knows? Because it resonates, boy. Because they owe maybe 8 people debt. There seems to be a heavy debt, though. About 8 people coming for money. Or 5. To this home of a Taurus person. They will be there. They will be coming. So now you're looking at, there's a battle when it comes to maybe someone's healing. Someone's coming to calmer waters when it comes to maybe the 6 of Swords. Escaping their financial troubles by holding your own burdens. Because now we've got the 10 of Wands. Hold your own burdens. Know what fight to take on by being more wiser. Because now you're looking at a 5 of Swords. You're moving away from over-analyzing or being afraid to free yourself from a bad situation. Maybe some of you's also looking at, okay, a victory that comes with great cost. Because there was a tough battle. Because somebody was in that energy of like, I want to fight for the sake of fighting for someone's work and for someone's home. I want to fight for the sake of fighting because I need bread and water. Because somebody was a bully. Do you understand? So now you're looking at violence, intimidation, physical, verbal, mental abuse. Maybe this Emperor, a Leo, had a third-party person. They had a plan for unalivement. In the air, it came to a higher priestess. This pushed this Leo into being a catalyst into soul searching. And now they realize they was ignoring the situation in this home. They're looking for unalivement. Maybe that pushed this masculine into being an emperor, his calling. Maybe that pushed him into being an emperor. And now he's thinking, I need to go and fight for the empress, an air sign person that walked away from because I was looking at a Taurus person in this house or at work, and they were looking for money of convenience. Because I had a dream, you know. We was at a window, me and Adiwali. He was holding my hand, and I said to him, do you know what? I couldn't stand there and watch Genevieve use you. Who comes in this house or this room we were in, but we're at the window? She comes in and she starts fighting me. I just rip up that little girl, you see. Burden. Someone probably gave all their burdens to people. And now they got their own karmic debt on top of giving back shit people took. They stole it because someone was stealing at work from the CEO at work, and the mind's come to calmer waters now. Maybe push this person into being more CEO, more putting order, more like businessman, take control. I've got a family to take care of. I've got the community to take care of. I've got the country. Do you know what I mean? Because now the emperors are being woken up, the lions, because the kings don't have no fucking behavior. These kings and queens, they don't have no behavior, man. They think they're gods. But watch them all say, I'm an empress, I'm an emperor. Bark your ass down, because you weren't talking like that before. You said you're a black panther, a thug in a jungle. Did you say you were a lion? No. You said you were a lion. You want to be a panther, a black panther, a thug in a motherfucking jungle. Now, who rules the panther? I say no more. The lion. Raw. Because he... Hey, the lion, hey! What did I just say? The lion. Now the Leo's in regret. Maybe that's going to push them. Because someone had no empathy, a Leo person. Because where he went was a page of pentacles. A Taurus will always be a beggar. It's a page. Now someone's learning or someone's looking at a message from a Aquarius person. And that became a battle at work with a Taurus person because they tried to block it. Yeah, so now you're looking at Ace of Pentacles. Now you're looking at success when it comes to standing up for your beliefs. That you are a lion and not lying. Somebody wants to go forward to Aquarius person. Someone said Aquarius person being very victorious. Maybe Aquarius and Leo person. When it comes to maybe the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like a creative idea. So you're going for a creative idea. That's the beginning of something you like, a spark. Because now you're looking at maybe the Page of Wands. Someone's looking at the Page of Wands when it looks like it's time to put your thoughts into action. But someone went into something to... they weren't ready. This earth sign wasn't ready. Because it maybe made this Leo person feel like a page. So they put too much in this earth sign to make them look flamboyant. You shouldn't have done that. That's her fucking burden. If a woman wants to be on a yacht and all that, you got to pay for that motherfucker. Do you know, I'm not trying to be funny enough. My children's dad is Aquarius. I met him when I was like 19, something like that. And he taught me a very valuable lesson about money. Always have it in order. All right. And also he taught me, if you do something for yourself, 99%, I might help you with the 1%. That's the kind of attitude he used to have. So it used to be, we both had that kind of similarity in it. So we both kind of gelled well in that area. We don't have attachment with Aquarius. We don't have attachments like that. We understood. We went into something too soon, and we just dealt with it, innit? We wasn't want to give up. We're not together. We haven't been together for forever, but we get on very well. Obviously, we have our times, you know. Somebody wasn't ready. Always in the page. So now maybe someone's looking at romance from a creative or artistic project. A romance about a project or romantic project or artistic project. Hey, or the page, a new, so all these are new. Maybe someone's looking at maybe a message when it comes about romance. And then it's going to create into maybe an artistic project. Because now someone's looking at emotional situation. This is probably what happened to a fire sign person, earth sign person. But it never went anywhere. It's pages. Children. Motherfucking children. And now you've got your Ace of Pentacles. Now someone's in the Ace of Pentacles. Collective, you're going in to maybe a very good project for some of you. It's going to be very solid. It's going to be a very lucrative deal. You're looking at a very magnificent opportunity because you're gone from small to large. Now you're looking at potentials of your prosperity. Someone, because they went to an earth sign person, I'm telling you, this masculine undervalued himself. He undervalued himself. He didn't undervalue me. He undervalued himself because I know my value. He don't because he's fucking Genevil. So now you're looking at the opportunities of your resources. Something's not recognizing something true of value. And then looking at a pathway when it comes to maybe donations, when it comes to maybe King of Swords or when to God. We're looking at having faith in God. Have faith by faith and not by sight. Have faith in God and not by sight. You have an opportunity, a pathway, adventure. It's going to give you hope towards your wish fulfillment. Because now I know you got a heartbreak, collective. I understand that. It's easier than done. But don't close the heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. Okay? Because now you're looking at ending. You're ending your heartbreak. Ending your stagnations. Even when people don't want to tell you something. Use your intuition to come out of stagnations or out of entrapments. Do you understand? Because now you're going to see the Queen of Swords. Yeah, man. She's guarded. She's very reliable, but she's guarded, though. Do you understand? She's very reliable when it comes to production, visions, and insights. Okay? Can I looking at maybe someone to go forward to this person? All right? And maybe give a love offer. But now you're looking at maybe the offer went to big pussy Genevieve Nadia because she wanted money. But someone's saying, nah, air sign, you're reliable. They want to offer you love. You're a very good business person. You're the Empress. But the Queen of Pentacles was nibbling at the money, innit? So now they're being judged. Genevieve Nadia is under judgment because she don't believe in God, you know. She asked me in my dream, is God real? I said, you're not allowed to question because you stole from Adiwali in your body. That's why you're under judgment. And I'm standing up for my beliefs. I don't give a fuck what this King of Wands does with his dirty Taurus person or this institution where he is doing fucking destiny swapping. Because destiny swapping is what? Earthly tools. Because someone's a fool at school and now they're losing their tools for no stool to go closer to God, to learn. This is Earth school to create their tools. But they're a bunch of motherfucking fools. So now you're looking at maybe 11/11, or you're looking at maybe home, marriage celebration, in regret, because they keep stalking. Someone's walking away, got the truth, looking at balance, looking at victory, looking at the deliverer of all evil, doing deception. It's their burden when it comes to maybe a King of Wands lover. Burden. His choice, his world. We're looking at God's Two of Cups. Maybe the Emperor's looking at God's Two of Cups. Behind him is a Queen of Wands. Looking at this insight. They're waiting for results because they want this work from maybe a Virgo person. They're looking at sacrificing because they don't believe in their own fucking holy grail. It's also such a Taurus person. Thinking about backstabbing a Gemini person. Because these people are like imbalance. Why? Because they're looking at investment. But now they're looking at delays to their success because of greed. Because of stagnation. Now someone's single. Maybe an earth sign person, Virgo person. Maybe look at maybe a water person. They did look around, look at God's Two of Cups. Two inner people, blood clot, business. Now they're up at night, worried. Maybe about a Aquarius person. Because she's up. Because she's blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed. When she wakes up in the morning, she don't have business about no. King of Cups. Soulmates. Look at your intuition. You got a soulmate coming in. Now you got King and Queen of Cups. You got Emperor and Empress. You're looking at maybe a fire sign person. When it comes to immaturity with his penis being maybe a player. Lying. He lied to me. And now he's in his own shop when it comes to his promiscuity. Because he built a whole foundation on a lie. Falsehood, while still lying to a Aquarius person. And now he's stuck with his Taurus person. In this house, it's called the House of Motherfucking Horrors.